Hey, hi everyone. You know what I want to share with you today is some really good strategies for when you're feeling overwhelmed. Like this is such a common thing, especially for moms, because we juggle so much between work if we're working, children, school, house, trying to take care of ourselves. There's so much to take care of. Hi Nirja, so good to see you here. So overwhelm, I'm just going to share with you so many strategies, and I'm going to share with you 4 of them today. But what I also want to say to you is that, overwhelm comes from stress, really. And so think of it this way. We have demands on us, right? Hi, Betty Eki. We have demands on us every day, like the demand of getting my kids ready for school, driving them to school, making lunches, making breakfasts, cleaning the house, all these things. These are demands. Demands in and of themselves are not stressful, and they do not have to be stressful. So, and I'm not undervaluing the demands we have in our life. Believe me, I know. I'm a single parent. I work. I just finished grad school. I understand massive demands on us. But how we perceive those demands, how we think about those demands, our mindset around those demands is what causes that stress. And the stress then can put us into overwhelm. So part of what we'll talk about today is how to deal with our mindset around the demands on us. And so the first strategy is a common one, and I love it because it really works, is our breathing. And to slow down our breathing, because when we get overwhelmed, we get like this when we have really shallow breathing, and it tells our nervous system we're in an emergency. And so we want to tell our nervous system that we're not in an emergency and that things are under control. And so the breathing is a great way to do that. So there's many different breathing techniques. A super simple one is you breathe in for 7, you hold it for 4, and you breathe out for 8. So we'll just do one here quick, okay? So just breathe in for 7. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out for 8. Can you feel yourself slow down? Like I definitely did. I needed that. So, and what was important about that was the out breath needs to be longer than the in breath, because the out breath is the breath that initiates the parasympathetic nervous system that tells us to slow down. So that out breath is absolutely important. And holding it is also important. And it doesn't matter if you don't remember 7, 4, 8. Just slow down your breathing is like the key, and do what you can. And do that like 10 times. And that will shift you for sure. It really makes a difference. So the second strategy that I use is to move my body. So what happens when we have a lot of demands and then we're thinking of that as being stressful, it can put our body into fight, flight, or freeze. Thanks for the thumbs up. It's great to know that you're enjoying this and you're getting something out of it. And the hearts, I like those too. So it tells our body that we're in fight, flight, or freeze, right? When our nervous system gets elevated. And so when we get into fight, flight, or freeze, what do? We get rigid. Our body gets rigid, and we can't move as freely. And our body rigid is also telling us that, is telling our nervous system more that, hey, we really are in an emergency. We really are in something scary and stressful. When in actuality, we just have a lot of laundry to do, or we're in a hurry. And so what is helpful is to move our body, because then we start to tell our nervous system, oh, no, there's no emergency here. So, you can just do simple things, but just moving our body, and just like your neck and your back and your shoulders, everything. And if you have kids, hey, Sarah. So thank you. So if you have kids, play with them, jump and bounce and do whatever, but move your body, and it doesn't matter what it looks like. Turn on music if you need to, to help you dance. Like, dancing is amazing, and just move it any way you can. So I'm just giving you some examples of what I do, and I will also tell you that I do a lot of public speaking, and before every single public speaking engagement, I go in the bathroom and I go, and I move my body and I shake it, like I'm offloading tension, and I just shake it and I actually make noise. And oh my gosh, it just relaxes me afterwards. So movement is huge. Another great way to do this. So in terms of, if you're in overwhelm and having too much stress on your body. The third thing that I do a lot, so these are more, the second two, or the last two, hi Emily, are really more around mindset. So the third one is gratitude. Like, it's hard to be stressed and feel gratitude at the same time. It doesn't work in our brain. So you actually just really switch things really quickly. If you can, think of, say you have this overwhelm of laundry to do right now. It's like, I am so thankful that we are so abundant and have so many clothes that my children can wear, and that I have all these options to wear as well. Like, completely different, right? Completely different experience versus looking at that load of laundry. And you have to feel it too. You feel the gratitude in your body as well is very, very important, because that's what you're trying to do, is teach your body and your brain that you're actually having a different experience than a threatening experience. Because that's really what's happening when we're overwhelmed, is we feel threatened and we're trying to protect ourselves. And we don't need to do that if we have a lot of laundry, right? I mean, it might be a big demand on us, but it doesn't have to be something overwhelming or stressful. So again, gratitude. And sometimes we have to dig deep to figure out, where to get that gratitude and what we can be grateful for. But if you look around, I'm so grateful that my body is working, that my heart beats every day, and that I've had a strong, amazing heart that can love others and can receive love from others. Like, that's another, if you need to go to something simple, have gratitude for your body, gratitude for breathing, gratitude that you can do laundry. That's another one. So, and then a fourth one to change your mindset too is a reframe. It's similar to gratitude, but it's just really thinking of, how can I think of this a different way? So if you have a million tasks to do, and I also have my own business. I have 2 businesses actually. And so when I get overwhelmed with work and family and cooking and laundry and kids and blah, 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 all this stuff, I can reframe it to like, I am so happy and I appreciate that I have so many opportunities in my life, that my life is so full with so many beautiful, wonderful things that I get to do. And it might feel like a lot right now, but I'm just going to do them one at a time, and it's going to be fine. I am just so grateful and happy that I have so many options in front of me. And if what I can't get to today, I'll be able to get to at some point in time. Like, taking some stress off of us. Like, another way I might say it to myself is like, I do not have to be perfect and get everything done. I am fine with all of my imperfections. And I am just going to get to this when I can. And just giving myself a break. That's a great way to reframe, because part of the reason why I get stressed anyway, and I have to feel like I'm probably not alone, is that I feel like it all has to happen and it's all on my shoulders and I'm all alone in this. And that's like a perfectionist attitude. And so I just acknowledge that, no, I don't have to be perfect and I don't have to get all this done. Like, I can still, the important things in my life is that I have people that I love and that we nourish each other and we support each other. And so that's one thing I do in my reframe too sometimes, is I focus on, here's what's really important. And you know what? I'm only going to do 1 load of laundry rather than the 5 that's needed. And I'm just going to focus on the things my kids need to wear tomorrow so that I can get done what I need to today. So that's a reframe idea for you. And so there's 4 different ways that you can deal with overwhelm or the demands that you have on your life that feel stressful to you. And so I hope that that's of value to you today. Give me your comments. Tell me which ones you know and which ones you try and which ones might be helpful to you or that you're going to try. I would love to get some feedback on that. So I hope I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a beautiful, amazing day. Bye.